This is the STEM Read Podcast.
Name a female inventor. How long did it take you to answer? How deep into your backbrain did you have to dig? I'll admit it took me an embarrassingly long time to answer that question when author Kate Hannigan posed it to me during a recent podcast. I finally stammered, Marie Curie? Kate Hannigan took pity on me.
She's a good answer for many questions.
Kate Hannigan accepted my answer because she is a kind and generous soul. She's also the author of historical fiction books for young readers, including the middle grade novel, The Detective's Assistant, and Cape, the League of Secret Superheroes. Her books highlight the real deeds of forgotten females, so she's used to people not knowing much about history. But lucky for us, sharing forgotten history, especially women's history, is her passion.
So history has a beating heart. There's still connective tissue to the people who lived these incredible, life-altering moments.
You can feel Kate's excitement for history when she talks about Kate Warren, the subject of her novel, The Detective's Assistant. Warren was the first female detective for the Pinkerton Detectives Agency. She used brains and bravery to solve mysteries throughout the 1860s. Warren helped bring down bank robbers, caught counterfeiters, and was instrumental in thwarting the Baltimore plot to assassinate Abraham Lincoln en route to his first inauguration.
She was a master of disguise, and she had all these great alias names, and she just put herself out there in the wackiest, kind of dangerous, kind of edgy moments with the Pinkertons.
The Detective's Assistant is a great way to introduce young readers to codes, ciphers, and the detective work that became the roots of computational thinking and cybersecurity. It's told from the point of view of a funny, feisty, fictional girl named Nell who wants to be as clever and fierce and feminine as her Aunt Kate Warren. Kate Hannigan writes for the girl she was and for the children she meets at school visits.
I look at life through the eyes of the 11-year-old I was. And I know that at 11, I would have loved to have had a story showing me a woman, a historical figure who was just at the center of the action. And that's what I wanted to create, is a story for kids to say, look, American history, and most of it is populated by men, but really, some chicks were there.
Indeed, some chicks were there throughout history doing amazing things, like the female codebreakers in Antioch 6 in World War II. Kate Hannigan shares their story and that of forgotten female superheroes in Cape, the League of Secret Superheroes. In her nonfiction picture book, A Lady Has the Floor, she shares the story of Belva Lockwood, the first woman to have her name on a presidential ballot.
And her motto was, I cannot vote, but I can be voted for, because she was running before women got the right to vote.
One of Kate Hannigan's forthcoming books sprang from her original question, name a female inventor.
Josephine Cochran invented the dishwashing machine. So, of course, a woman invented the dishwashing machine, right? But I was thinking to myself, if a kid were in class and they were doing something on scientific invention, how many women would be represented?
So this is your challenge. Learn about a female inventor like Josephine Cochran. Read about a female detective like Kate Warren. Find out about female presidential candidates like Belva Lockwood. Figure out what Marie Curie actually invented. And then share those stories of amazing women with others. You just might inspire the next generation of inventors and innovators. You can hear my full interview with Kate Hannigan on the STEM Read Podcast, where we explore the connections between STEM and storytelling. The STEM Read Podcast is available everywhere you get your podcasts.